What's going on, guys? It's Stefan here. Today we're going to be talking about the version 20.20 update for Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 3 Season 2. Now, we're going to be talking about what's new within the newest patch update and what's going to be currently happening with a potential live event that's going to be coming up fairly soon. So, involved in the 2020 update is the Battle for Coney Crossroads, also a new shotgun, as well as a few other things as well. Now, version 20.20 sees the conclusion of the Battle for Condor Canyon, while a new conflict commences at the Battle for Coney Crossroads. To coincide with this clash, take up a new weapon and select an item to one vault. So Condor Canyon can again be called home. The Battle for Condor Canyon is a victory for the Resistance, or the Seven, with the Resistance selling in at this POI. Funding stations for an armoured battle bus and set of turrets can now be found here. In case you're wondering what's actually happened to the blimp, it's currently at the southeast corner of the map, in the ocean. Similar fashion to what happened with the first blimp from the volcano. The fight against the IO goes on, this time at Coney Crossroads, a literal and figurative turning point. Jump into the battle for Coney Crossroads and help push the IO back. Refusing to give up, Huntmaster Saber is again prowling overhead in the blimp. The new weapon, which is the Ranger Shotgun, which is a single firing or single bullet burst shotgun, has one shot per reload. Because each shot deals serious damage, you won't need to panic while reloading. Find Ranger shotguns on the ground, from certain vendors, and in chests, supply drops, and sharks. Now, bars to make a break. The Resistance plans to supply the Boogie Bomb or Rift to go, but needs help deciding which one. Both are tailored for escaping tricky situations. An enemy come out of nowhere, throw a Boogie Bomb to trap them in a dance, and in a losing struggle, use a Rift to go to create an emergency rift. Before one of these escape mechanisms is unvaulted, you'll have the opportunity to try out both in the wild. Find Boogie Bombs and Rift to go scattered throughout the island from Friday, April 22nd at 8 AM Eastern to Monday, April 25th, again at 8 AM Eastern. Not too long after this trial period ends, you can vote for your favourite choice by contributing bars at funding stations. The first item that reaches 100% funded will swiftly enter the loot pool. So, they're currently not in the game at this present moment in time, but will be on April the 22nd or Friday this week. Make sure you guys get involved with that. Make sure you guys also save up your bars. Now, I've also got more covert ops quests. Help the Origin complete a covert operation in Zero build. You must finish both stages of each quest before time runs out to receive the next one. First task begins on April the 22nd, so on Friday at 9 AM Eastern, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 2 PM UK time. The Origin's agenda, so it begins April 22nd at 9 AM Eastern, ends April 26th at 8:59 AM Eastern. So, I'm going to let you guys read these quests for yourselves. We won't know exactly what each quest will involve, however, I think we have some leaks to suggest otherwise. So once you do eventually complete all 4 quests, we will receive the Secret Sledge Pickaxe. Competitive notes. Coney Crossroads is not under a solid competitive playlist, but Huntmaster Saber is still relocated. The Ranger Shotgun is not included in competitive, but is subject to an evaluation period. The Boogie Bomb or Rift to Go trial period will not take place in competitive playlists. And they've got a couple of major bug fixes there as well. So that's really interesting. I want to know what your thoughts are of that. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Is there anything else I really want to tell you about? Yes. According to Fortnite, who's a credible Fortnite leaker, I've actually got some rather interesting audio clips to listen out to. So let's take a listen to this first one.
I think you'd be a good candidate for our most elite combat squadron, Covert Ops. But to enlist you, we'll need to assess your tactical prowess for suitability. Take out an opponent. I'll be watching. That was interesting. In a good way. Welcome to Covert Ops, Looper. I'll be in touch shortly with your first mission. I had grand plans to trick the Imagined Order by leaking fake 7 intelligence. Unfortunately, someone planted a real intelligence report, and now we know that human-sized bananas do not make for good covert agents. Steal that report back, now. Thank you for retrieving this. Peely has been reassigned to his previous mission, learning to drive. Why are we... Never mind. I'll be in touch. I've noted your approach to driving a tank is perfect for causing a distraction, and we need a distraction. So, indulge in your most creative driving yet. This is exactly what we needed. But we're not done yet. I'll contact you when we're ready to execute the final phase of this operation. We need you to plant explosives at one of the Imagined Order main facilities. Move quickly, stay quiet, and remember, this could change everything. Call the Foundation and report. Mission success. You've proven you have what it takes. Maybe even turn the tide of battle. Nicely done, Looper. I think you'd be a good...
So that's interesting there. We will be joining the covert ops from the 7, and at last we get a task to plant bombs at the IO main facility. Now this next piece of audio, which is rather interesting if I do say so myself, could be related to a potential end-of-season live event. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar about the Doomsday event that we had back in the last chapter. It looks like history may be repeating itself, so we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going down here. So, looks like they're somewhat planning a very familiar object, or creating a very familiar object to take the 7 and the face side of it, I guess you could say, down. So let's have a listen to this.
This will not come as a surprise, but IO management loves Doomsday machines. Loves them. There's even a Doomsday division at HQ. Oh man, their softball team is awful, but they will one day destroy us all, so kind of a wash. We have very credible intel that one of the IO's Doomsday devices is now in production. We need to find out everything we can while we still can. Hit the field. I'll prep the cameras. Yeah, well, this is the place. Once you're done, get moving. This is not the time to get caught. Yeah, I already don't like what I'm seeing. Stay the course and be smart. Nicely done. Now get out of there. I have a very bad feeling that we are not ready for what we're going to find out.
So that's really interesting there. Looks like the IO are actually planning some sort of Doomsday device, similar to like what we had in Chapter 2. So big shout out to Jonesy for giving us that information. I think we've got a couple more to listen to. The next one's quite a long one, so let's take a listen to this.
The Origin has been having trouble pinning down enemy troop movements lately, and when he asked one of the 7 to begin a wiretapping protocol, I said, sure, we can get my new best friend to do it. So Looper, today you are wiretapping the Imagined Order. Chatter's coming through loud and clear. Oh, these guys are talking about their lunch. Who cares about your deep-fried stink flopper platter? Say something interesting. Now we'll be able to hear anything the Imagined Order discusses. Troop movements, artillery transfers. Maybe someone will read their horoscope. Or, you know, they might mention a sensitive Imagined Order records cache. Maybe. Those files that you retrieved off of the blimp? Yeah, they were completely scrambled. Fortunately, I'm hearing chatter about a blimp crash nearby with intact computers and hard drives ripe for the pillaging. What do you say, Looper? You up for some ruined blimp pillaging? The answers have to be on here. Thank you. As expected, the Origin is still being stubborn about the paradigm. Come on! Pick up your space phone and give her a call already. Anyway, I'm not waiting for the old man to work out his personal grudges. We are going to set up a direct communication relay to the paradigm together. There. Now at least I can talk to her. The Origin says she's a traitor, but in my opinion, I'd say the evidence is circumstantial at best. She might come back and fight for us. And I think that's what matters. I could really use an Imagined Order access card for my top secret investigation. Why don't you borrow one from a guard? And bring it to me. No, bring that card to me, and don't get eliminated on the way. It'd be really inconvenient for me. For both of us. This will be really helpful for a mission that is literally none of your business. You did a good job. Just be cool about this, okay? No one else has to know.
Really? So it looks like we're going to have to somehow steal one of the IO's business cards, or like swipe cards or something like that, and we're going to use that to basically take over one of their bases, it sounds like. So that's really interesting. Just got one more set of audio clips we're going to take a listen to, so Apparently this is coming from the origin, so let's have a listen to this.
Apparently, Lupus sympathetic to the Imagined Order are losing faith in Sloane and her forces. They've offered to provide us with insider intel. We can't verify it, but we'll take what we can get. Retrieve their data packet from the dead drop marked on your map. We'll cross-reference this data with our existing recon database. Hopefully this intel is real. We'll need every advantage for the battle ahead. Excellent news from the front. We're experiencing a swell of new Looper enlistment. With exponentially larger forces, we'll need to streamline our tactics to work effectively. Use these laser target designators to help our recruits focus fire. Laser locked on target. Target acquired. I have hope that this new Looper enthusiasm will help us win, if they remain loyal.
Interesting. So we're going to use some sort of target designated to help us get around the areas. That's really interesting there. I want to know what you guys thought of these. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. So if anyone else managed to find out anything I haven't concerning this, please do let me know in the comments box down below. I believe we've got a up-to-date map here. So as you guys can see, the battle is currently going down at Coney Crossroads. Once this is finished, I believe in a week's time, from what we understand, the next one's going to be taking place at Rocky Reels. Then, by process of elimination, the next one's going to be eventually at Tilted Towers. So, and after that, once that has all been taken over and gone back to, of course, it's 7, then we'll be taking down Command Cabin and the Fortress. So, I want to know what you guys thought of this. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Hope everyone found this video rather interesting. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell to see more videos. And don't forget to use my support credit code in the item shop, DeathMonk992, and hit it on screen in the description. Until the next episode, peace out.